Now, recently, a wonderful website known as The Trek, very helpful for Appalachian Trail thru hikers and just hikers in general. They did a survey with the 2018 thru hikers to find out what was the best gear on the Appalachian Trail. Well, I know a lot of you are getting ready for your 2019 thru hike, so I'm going to go over that list with you if you're not already out there and you're still getting ready, and show you what gear you could use, what gear is best for out there, and this is according to hikers. I'm JB Gunner, also known as Teardrop, and this is New to the Wild, or The Legend of Teardrop, whichever one you prefer. Let's get into it.
This is Teardrop, and welcome to New to the Wild.
What's going on, everybody? As you guys know, I'm JB Gunner, aka Teardrop, and this is New to the Wild. Now, I do just want to say this first and foremost. Thank you to everyone that supports this channel, whether it be on PayPal or Patreon. Without you guys, I could not do this on this channel or any of my other channels. So thank you guys very much. Special shout out to Joseph for my brother. Thank you very much for the contribution you recently gave. So I do want to give you a shout out, no doubt about that. And you too can support the channel just by clicking the links down below. And if you're new here, subscribe. Go ahead and bang that bell. It's the only way you're going to get the notifications for each and every time I drop a video, which I am back now. So it will be a lot more often than it's been. I know I took several months off as I was building other channels, but I wanted to return and make my presence known, give a little bit of my knowledge, and also get out there and do some hiking my damn self. All right, so the Trek. They did an outstanding write-up, because what they basically did was a survey. Survey on what, you may ask? Well, they did the top gear on the Appalachian Trail, 2018 thru hiker survey. So pay no attention to those other links up there. That's my merchandise for my other channels, which you guys can always go check out if you subscribe to my other work, if you get into politics, gaming, any other. I got 23 different channels. This is just one of them, and that's why you haven't seen me in a while, but I am going to get back to putting material on this channel as well. All right. So, the top gear on the Appalachian Trail 2018 hiker survey, and it was done by the editors here, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. It says, we recently wrapped up our survey series on the top gear choices for the Appalachian Trail thru hikers. Our survey included information not only on the top packs, tents, footwear, and cookware of 2018, but overall demographics, resupply strategies, and gear choices for hikers in pairs and with dogs, all that good stuff. So, they rounded out the top models in each category as listed by 2018 survey respondents. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those things. So now, first and foremost, we're going to get into the top backpacks. Now, I've always been I take that back. My first hike, I did a Gregory. But I have to admit, I switched to Osprey, and I thought Osprey was the better of the two packs. However, I will say this. If I personally go back out for another thru hike, there is absolutely no doubt about it. It will be a Z-Packs or a Hyperlight or any of those things. It will definitely be. So let's go here. The most common pack sizes range between 44 and 62 liters. And hikers this year packed more responsibly for their pack style. This means that hikers with ultralight packs had lightweight gear lists. And overall pack satisfaction was higher than in the past years. As you guys know, I am now a supporter of the ultralight concept. I do think it does help, no question about it. All right, number one here, Osprey Exos, $220 value, as you can see right here. Not a bad pack. It's a 58, and I do think the Osprey Exos is pretty good. I think I had an Osprey Atmos 65. That's the last pack I own. Here we go with the Osprey Aura. 65, was that 85? 65, I think it was 85, actually. Big motherfucker, 270 pounds, $270, excuse me. ULA Circuit. If I was to pick between these packs that you see right here, I would go with the ULA Circuit, $235, lighter pack, much lighter pack. Z-Packs Arcall. This is what I would recommend for a lot of you. Only $300. I know a lot of you guys are willing to spend $300 on your pack. I would definitely go with that route. Granite Gear Crown 2, only $200. This is for some of you budget spenders out there. So there you go, the Granite Gear Crown 2. Those are your top backpacks that were used out on the Appalachian Trail in 2018. Me personally, like I said, I would go with the Z-Packs. When I was out there, I think it was Mountain Hardware I saw a lot of. I think that was the name of the pack. All right, sleeping bags. Unless you're planning for a consistently warm weather hike, choose a bag rated to at least 20 degrees, meaning northbound. See, here's the thing. If you're starting in March or April, get a warmer bag. It's just the honest to God truth. You're going to see some cold days, no matter what, especially in the Smokies. In lighted equipment, various models. There you have that. REI, Jewel, Magma. There you go. $229. What was the price of the one above it? They actually, because various models. Kelty. I always had a Kelty 16. $169. Cosmic Down. It's a lot of people are using them. I probably would go that route. Kelty Cosmic Down. Big Agnes. I've never done a Big Agnes sleeping bag at all. And then Western Mountaineering Versalite. $560. I know that sounds expensive, and it is. So I've never seen a Western Mountaineering Versalite, honestly. But you may want to look into the specs, because for $560, I would think that it's probably light as shit. The top sleeping pads. Now, I want to say, for many years, I always used foam. But this thing was last year, maybe the year before. Bob Gabrielson at Top of Georgia. He has a, I have it here. I don't remember where it's at. He has a green or light green, yellow type sleeping pad. It's a blow up pad, and it was the first one I ever bought. I can't even remember the name of it. But from that moment on, I swore I would never do a foam pad again. So my recommendation is to never do a foam pad again. This is what I saw most people have. Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite. Go ahead and spend $129 and get you one. I think that's great. I think that is the way to go. Now, a lot of you guys may want to go to foam pad, and so you have the Thermarest Z-Lite, which it is, it's doable. I'm not a foam pad type of guy. I don't, not anymore. My advice is I wouldn't do that at all. And then I also saw a lot of these are Thermarest Pro Lights, $90 and up. Big Agnes Air Core, I haven't seen one of them yet, $90 and up. Sea to Summit Insulated, $129 and up. That looks a lot like my pad right now. So I would, Sea to Summit's a good company. I prefer their dry bags. But Sea to Summit, I don't know. I've never tried their sleeping pad. But most people that I saw out there had the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite. That's the one I saw more often than not. So that is the one I would probably recommend. Seemed that everybody had them. Now the top 10 tents. I had the Big Agnes Ultralight, Fly Creek Ultralight 2. I love that tent. I thought it was great. No question about it. But I would recommend, and this is what I'm going to do with my next hike, spend the $5.99 and get the Z-Packs Duplex. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Number 2 is the tent I had, and we're about to get to that. But I would definitely pick the Z-Packs Duplex for $5.99. Go ahead and spend the extra $240. Just the weight is pretty good. Now, don't get me wrong. The weight on this was nice too. I had this one for $350. The Big Agnes Fly Creek Ultralight 2, which they do not sell anymore. I think it's the Copper Spur Ultralight 2 or whatever the fuck it is now. But I actually really like this, so you cannot go wrong with the Big Agnes Fly Creek Ultralight 2. I would definitely say one of these two is your best bet. Then you have the Copper Spur Ultralight 2 for $500. I don't know if this thing for $500 can be that much different than the Fly Creek. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I don't know if I would say, if you're going to spend $500, why wouldn't you just put in an extra 100 and get the Z-Packs? I see no reason why in the world, because I don't see anything about that tent that makes it essentially $150 worth more than the Fly Creek Ultralight. I'm just being honest with you. Nemo Hornet 2-person nest, that looks way too small for $370. I wouldn't do it personally, but that's because I like to watch Pornhub and move around a little bit in my tent. If you get what I'm saying. All right, or I may want to pink blaze a little. That's not for me. MSR Hubba Hubba 2. I haven't seen. I don't think I saw that. I don't think I saw that out there. But for $450, I'm not sure what there is there, what's spectacular about it. I'd say take the safe route and go with Big Agnes. Or, look, the top pick for me would be Z-Packs right here. But then again, I'm transitioning all my gear essentially to Z-Packs. The top hammocks. Now, I'm not a hammock guy, but most of the time, what I saw, the people that really liked what they had was the Hennessy Hammock Hyperlights. These I saw out there quite a bit for $250. And listen, man, it worked for them. And no matter what the weather was, I think they got a little cold sometimes when it was cold. But I go in a lot of cold weather. So, double nest, you see a lot of people with them if they want to kind of go on a budget. War Bonnet Blackbird, 155 and up. Those are 3 pretty good ones. Top shoes. Let's look at the top shoes. Now, me personally, let me see here. Solomon's are, most of the last 2 years I went with Solomon's. It's no big deal. If you look here, Ultra Lone Peak, $120. My Solomon's cost about $80 to $85. I always look for the sales on the Solomons. $120 right here. The Merrells or Morels or however the fuck you pronounce them, Moabs, $100. A lot of people have them. The Merrells, a lot of people had them. Brooks Cascadia, a lot of people had them as well, $130. The Solomon, those look like the Solomons I had, $120, but I found them on sale, I think, for $80, $85. So actually, those look kind of like them too. Solomon XA Pro 3D, $145. Solomons are really good. I really enjoyed my Solomons. Comfortable fit. If I was to give you advice, I'd say go Solomon. Look, I'm a big dude, so shoes was kind of important. My feet was obviously really important. I'm carrying a lot of weight when I hike, and so shoes were very important. Solomons did me very well, and I think I got out of my Solomons, the last time I was out there, I think I got about 600 miles in with those Solomons. Top stoves, MSR Pocket Rocket. Yeah, this is for you guys that want to be cheap bastards. The MSR Pocket Rocket, which listen, that's not a bad idea. It's a good stove. It definitely works. You just got to have something to block the winds. You got to then get a pot and all that. My advice is the Jetboil. That's a great one. $100 Jetboil Flash. Go with that. I don't remember which one I had. Homemade stoves, I would never, depends on you. It depends on you. Snow Peak, Light Max, some of them generic ones are right there. See, $60, not a bad thing. I don't think it was the mini mold that I had. The Jetboil mini mold's not bad though. It looks a little fatter, so a little kind of a bowl shit. $145. Definitely go with the Jetboil. Now, I will warn you with the Jetboils. The automatic igniter always fails. On everybody's shit I ever saw, it failed. But that's okay. You turn on the gas, you use your lighter on it, and you're back to... You may have to carry a lighter with it, but you're going to have to carry a lighter with anything else, too. Top water treatment, Sawyer Squeeze. Let me tell you, go with the Sawyer Squeeze and not the Sawyer Mini. Sawyer Squeeze, $40. The Mini's $25. Aquamira, I do not believe in the tablets. That shit scares the fuck out of me. But the reason is the flow, the water flow when you're squeezing. The regular Sawyer, in comparison with the Mini, no comparison. The regular Sawyer is just way better. Katahdin Bee Free, I'm going to go with the Sawyer. And that's just the honest to God truth. So, to be perfectly honest, if I were you, go with the Sawyer on the water filtration. And go with So, all right, in closing, let me tell you my thoughts on all this. First of all, that was a great, I love the Trek. It's a great website. Make sure you guys go bookmark it. God damn it. Hold on 1 second. I'm making a video. One second. All right. So, in closing, just to kind of summarize, this great, they gave you several options, but my picks would be the Z-Packs on the pack. My picks would be the Z-Packs on the tent. My picks would be probably the Kelty on the sleeping bag. On the sleeping pad, the shit. Oh my God. Don't make me go look. All right, on the sleeping pad, it would definitely be the Motherfucker. Oh, the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite. No question about that. On the stove, it would be the Jetboil Flash. And on the water filtration, it would be the Sawyer. The regular one, not the mini. So, it was a great article. Those are some of the best gears that there are out there. Now, I may add to this. I may come back and tell you the best things to bring electronically. In terms of clothes, I can't really help you with, because I kind of just go with what feels good to me. But the shoes, obviously, Solomon's. So with all that being said, hopefully this helped out a little bit. If not, fuck you. But anyways, as you guys know, I'm JB Gunner. This is also known as Teardrop. This is New to the Wild. And those are your top gear choices, as pretty much decided by the hikers, the Thru hikers on the Appalachian Trail in 2018. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit. Maybe gave you a visual of some of the things instead of necessarily reading it. I don't fucking know. I just wanted to make the video. It is what it is. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. If you guys like what I do, hit those links down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out.